Hi, I'm Brad Buckner with Sharpensbest.com. We're out here doing a live remote actually, and it's kind of fun. We're at Red Rocks. We're west of Denver, Colorado, and it's just a really cool place. Blue sky, sunshine. You know, the world's a beautiful place. You know, you just got to get out in it. But if you're going to get out in it, you really ought to be prepared. And if you're going to go walking, hiking, camping, fishing, things like that, even if you think you're only going to be gone for a couple hours, no big deal. You know, if you're moving right along and you're not looking a lot, and you cover a lot of ground, and you get 4 or 5 miles out away from your vehicle, you know, and I don't know, maybe you turn an ankle, you pop a knee out of a joint, you break your leg. I broke my leg twice, you know, I know what broken legs are about. And so you should be prepared. And there's 2 things that you really ought to have, and that's a really good stout pocket knife, and you ought to have one of these. It's called Sharpen Spark, and the Sharpen Spark is, you know, about a little wider, probably 5.5 inches long. It's got a V-notch on this side so you can draw your knife through it, and it's got what I call the open face on the other side, which is really hard, sharp corners. And when I say hard, I mean tungsten carbide hard. It's the hardest metal on earth. And then in this end, we have the fire maker, I call it. That's what I tell people. It's called ferrocerium rod. And so what you do is you take the sharp edge, the corner of the sharpener, put it against the ferrous rod, give it some strikes like this, and I hope you can see it, but that's a lot of sparks right here on the blacktop. And so you can make your fires. Cheat a little bit when you go. Take a 2-ounce bottle of hand sanitizer. Why? Get your kindling put together, put a little tiny squirt of hand sanitizer in it, and then one of these, and that's all you need. You're going to have a fire. It's a lot easier to make a fire if you go prepared than to be out there trying to figure out, now how am I going to make a fire? Might be a little damp, might be a little wet. You know, take your pocket knife, get in the bark, cut the bark off a little bit, break the littlest twigs off. If you can find what we call sweetwood around my family, and what it is, it's actually pitch, okay? Pitch outs on a tree, old dead pitchy limbs. Take your knife, scratch it real hard, get you a little bit together. That stuff will actually start without the hand sanitizer. So be prepared. Take along your Sharpen Spark. That way you got your sharpener, you got the sparks for the fire, you get a pocket knife. You'll survive a day or 2 out there. At least you won't freeze to death, and if you kill something, you can cook it instead of eating it raw. This is Brad, Sharpensbest.com, off on another adventure. Have a good day. Be prepared.